I'm starting to think that this is gonna be a returning sentence, you know. We have a problem here. Really? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Endzone, a world apart. I'm Endzone, and today, ladies and gentlemen, well, today we'll be sending the expedition for the last, final time. Actually, well, we'll be sending them towards the final expedition. That means that we still have one last destination to clear. We did the west, we did the north, we did the east. So now the only one last remaining destination for us to go visit and solve its issues is the south. My own balloon have returned. Also, I just want to point out that how massive my balloon is. This thing is tremendously massive. Oh, okay. So, let's see. Expeditions. Scrap. Okay, I can actually start a trade mission with you. You can also give me knowledge. I'm not a big fan of those, but let's start mission. How can I help? So, I'm gonna give you a coal and you're gonna give me scrap in return. Sure? New trade mission available in the 3 seasons. Ah, interesting. Okay, so let's actually prepare for the last final expedition, Southern Expedition.
This is an SOS. We're on a ship off the coast. We don't have any supplies. If you hear this, if you find us somehow, please help us.
So you fucked up and now I need to worry about your survival. Sure, whatever. Why not? Okay, sending the people. Let's see. You're gonna go. What else we need? Oh, I actually got everything. Okay, now we just have to load it with resources. Get you proper radiation suits. Get you like... I need 30 action points just in case, because that's most of the time actually the right number. And let's send some people from the security, because the security is currently doing nothing exactly, since no right is around the corner. Okay, we got everything. Right, load the balloon and let me know when your expedition is gonna be on its way. And from the looks of it, my expedition managed to get to its destination, so let's see what's exactly gonna happen on this ship in the middle of nowhere.
Stop. Not one step further. What are you doing on this ship? Are you here because of the SOS?
Oh my god! You look like that guy from Star Wars. What was his name? Kylo Ren? Just younger version. Pathetic. Okay, whatever. I have to deal with you, I guess. Okay, yes, ask for the captain. We're picking up your emergency call. Is there someone here we could speak with? Take us to your captain.
Gee, well, basically there isn't anybody like that here. We're all alone on the ship and sent off the SOS ourselves.
Ah, so now I understand why nothing gets done around here. WW Logistics, the fuck?
No.
There are no grown-ups?
The oldest one of us here. By the way, my name is Lila. At the beginning, everything worked really well on the ship, but then a whole bunch of things went wrong. We probably just had bad luck, and now all that's left are us kids.
Oh yeah, I bet you had just bad luck. Can we help?
If you could give us a hand with our problems, then we'll be able to navigate the ship from there for sure.
Yeah, I bet. Maybe we even will be able to sink it.
Our rain collector was destroyed in a storm. Ever since then, we've been short on water. And we can't drink salt water, can we?
Why not? Okay, the rain collector. Sure, let's start with water. What's wrong?
We wanted to patch it, but don't have anything suitable. And none of us really has a clue anyway. Nifty.
We'll take a look.
It's a lot. Do you think it can be repaired?
Yeah. Boss, the leak is pretty big. Maybe we should use plastic so that we seal it really well. Our water carriers know about those things. Boss, the pressure on the tank will be really high when there's a lot of water. We should patch it up with metal so that it holds better. Our master builder says it's the best idea. Let's use metal, I guess?
Jeez, it already looks very sturdy. And it'll really hold up that way? Really? Truly?
Yes, sure.
Water supplies are pretty empty, and I don't know when it's going to rain again. Could you give us some water?
I can piss in a bottle. Let's go look. Sure, we can give you some. You can drink salt water after all. Give you some water.
Awesome. That sure does help us. It ought to last for a while.
I hope so. Right, so we got the water sorted out. Let's see. Dry fields. Boss, there are some improvised fields here. Right in the middle of the ship. Looks like the children planted something here. It should work, but it has to be irrigated really well. Let's check it out.
Watered the fields, it's true. But we just didn't have any water left to do it. Whatever was there, we needed for drinking. We don't have food left either. If the plants on the fields would grow again, then we'd be able to harvest something there and eat it, right? Can you do anything about that?
I can piss on it. Chief, there are ingenious irrigation systems lying here. If we get back into shape, the little plants ought to be able to grow again. Lucky we have someone along us who knows their way around piping like this.
Awesome.
Sure.
It's much better like this. With the water, the plants will grow again soon for sure.
Keep lying to yourself.
Quite a fair amount of grains and kernels here. We have no idea. Can you just put them in the ground?
Not really. Boss, it's not so simple. Each plant is different. A farmer can give it a try. Go for it.
You really do know your way around. I watched you, so next time I'll even get it done all by myself. Thanks. Do you want to take a few of the seeds with you? We're happy to share with you.
They got pineapples! Holy shit! Yes. Okay, so we got the food sorted, water sorted, outbreak.
Everything was still okay. And then everybody got sick. I think it's because we didn't have so much to eat anymore. Here.
Probably.
Fast. We laid them down in the quarters back there. It all started
Show me.
with belly aches. Nothing bad, really. Then it got worse and worse. Now Ben and Alba can't even stand up anymore. Ben? That doesn't look good. The last time I took a look, they were still doing better.
I bet they do. Same as your plants and your water. You got a fever.
Can you do anything about it? They'll get better and be healthy again, won't they?
Sweetheart, I'm drowning in medicines back at my city, you know? Hard to say.
To eat for days. And there's no medicine here on the ship either. Nowhere.
How many tons of medicines do you want? Because I can offer. Boss, they're children. They're not even 15 years old. They need some food. Alba looks like she hasn't eaten in days. Look, we have enough food with us. Sorry, I only took 50 food. Sure, give them some, maybe medicine. Boss, the kid is really sick. He needs medicine desperately. Look, we have some. That's not medicine, you morons. That's for the decontamination. Okay, whatever. Wow, that worked. Should be better soon with that. We're able to use the kits to clean the clothing. We hope you aren't exposed to radiation for too long. Nourishment, here we go. Okay, that should get them back on their feet. Malnourishment and a lack of vitamins isn't unusual on long sea voyages. How the fuck you know? You spent your entire life in the village, I mean in the town. Alright, that's sick boy.
He's sort of familiar with technology and stuff like that. But since a few days ago, he can't even get upright anymore. Ed, how are you doing?
Just shoot him in the head.
But he's just playing the hero. I mean, just look at him.
Yeah, I look at you and I'm already disappointed. Boss, he's over here. He's really pale. Others shouldn't have symptoms of malnourishment. They've got to be taken care of immediately. So, that's why I've sent you guys there. Chief, the boy urgently needs something to eat. Otherwise, the boy can't even defend himself against viruses and germs. Should we see if we can give him expedition rations? The odds would be to build him back up a bit. Lucky we got enough with us. Medicines. Yeah, give him the food, I guess. Give him something. He ate a bit. Now he needs to rest. So that he can be recuperated. We'll be okay. Medicines. Boss, he needs medicine. Then we'll get better quickly. We got to shape his immune system until he recuperates. We got something in our bags. Give it to him. He took the medicine, boss. That should help him with the news, yeah. Okay, so that thing is solved. Silent motors.
But the ship has stood still since then. Something's wrong with the engine, I think.
You think?
Could have known about stuff like that. Well, at any rate, a little bit. He just loves tinkering around. But he's sick, and I don't have a clue. Yeah.
Does it work anymore?
It was loud here before, but now it's all quiet. Could you take a look at it?
Give me a try. Boss, here are some controls to regulate the air supply. Good thing we got the right tools with us. Air supply, cleaning. Boss, we have to clean the cylinders. Theoretically, we know what to do, but we never done it before. No worries, we got an expert with us. Adjusting. We could adjust the gears. Our expert says he knows what to do. Try to clean it up first. There we are. The cylinders are shining like new. The thing should work right now.
To me, that's just a pile of steel and pipes. There's also this boiler here. We need that too, don't we? We thought all you'd have to do is burn up something inside. The main thing is something's burning.
Probably the ship. Boss, coal will be the best thing to heat up the boiler. And luckily we got some with us. Garbage, wood. Let's go with coal.
We can use that to get ourselves going again? Awesome! I'll tell the others. That'll make them happy for sure.
Okay, so we repaired the engines.
Those were the worst.
Anything else?
Those were the
Yeah,
worst
I think we solved everything.
It's nifty how you were able to help us. But maybe it would be better if you took off again now. Sure thing you've got plenty to do at home, too. At this point, we'll manage on our own.
Sure you will. You sure be alright?
Yeah, we're better equipped now. And thanks to your help, we've also learned some things about the ship, too.
Okay, whatever you say. Are you sure?
A pretty wild bunch, aren't they? A few dozen kids on a ship. But what are we supposed to do? Just give up? No, we'll make it. It's okay.
Good luck.
We really can go now. We still have the radio in an emergency. Amazing that it works out here, huh? Ben gave it to me. Then I basically just tried it out. Hey,
Okay, good luck.
at any rate, it was a good thing you were there. I don't know how we would have done it on our own. Whatever. All I want to say is, thanks. Thanks a lot.
It's no problem. Okay, looks like we got everything. Loot and let's return back to the settlement. They're gonna probably call us very soon either way. Alright, safe trip home, boys! What the fuck? I've left you guys for 5 minutes and you already got up. An epidemic? Ah, god damn it. The expedition just returned, so let's see. We come across a ship that's drifting around aimlessly at the high seas. The ship propulsion unit was broke down, and it turned out the crew consisted of a group of adolescents who were pretty poorly supplied. We helped them get the engines running again and gave them food and water so they could sail on.
Hello? This is Lila speaking from the, ship. The thing is, we have a problem here. Do you think you could drop by one more time?
I'm starting to think that this is gonna be a returning sentence, you know. We have a problem here. Really? Tell me something I don't know. Right, grab the supplies. Grab you the thingies. Can I just... Okay, can I just enter the number? I have to manually click it through. Ah! Okay, fine. Right, you. Okay, basically send the security guys. Go! And let me know when you arrive. And the expeditions have arrived at the new destination, so let's see what went wrong again on this ship full of children. I mean, what could possibly go wrong on a ship like that? I'm actually surprised they didn't smash themselves off on some oil rig or something. Like, hey, Enclave! What you doing?
Awesome.
What?
Come at just the right time. Hold on a second. Ben, Alba, Ed, look who's here. These are the people who rescued you. Luckily, we're healthy again now. We take much better care of ourselves and the ship now. Well, up until the little incident here.
What did you do? Right, inspect the incident.
On the high seas, navigating was no problem. When this island popped up on the horizon, we originally wanted to sail around it. There was an endless back and forth, and nobody knew how we were supposed to get out of the way in time. By then, it was already too late.
Wait, did you crash into an
We
island?
wanted to head here in the south because we thought fruit can be farmed here, and besides that, it's nice and warm. We heard that somewhere. However, there is a problem. You see, now we're stuck here and can't move.
For what? How long did you argue that the ship actually managed to smash into an island? That didn't work out well.
Dared to look and see how bad the damage actually is. Not yet. Couldn't you do that for us?
So this is the moment when children start to ask for help for adults when they smash a gigantic ship on an island.
Nifty, do you really mean that's okay with you? Basically, only the navigation system has to be repaired, and we have to get the ship free somehow. And everything that doesn't work up front.
Uh-huh. So the water again, probably. Oh, shit! This is not a smile island! How the fuck you managed to do that? Okay, stuck. Let's maybe solve this issue first. That doesn't look good, boss. The ship ran aground and it's stuck pretty deep in the sand. Getting it free won't be easy.
I tried to get us out of the way, but it all happened so fast, and all I managed to do was make sure we didn't head into the rocks. If we don't get the ship out of the sand again, will we have to abandon it? Does it mean we won't be able to continue our voyage?
No. Well, we have to dig out the ship free of the couple of places, boss. It'll take a while, but we manage. When we get rid of all of the sand, the ship shall sail again. Maybe throw the children over the board? Alright. Ooh, exotic trees. Mountain of sand, mud, pile of sand. Exotic trees. Hey, boss! This doesn't have anything to do with the ship, but there are some strange exotic trees here. Like, we never seen before. And there are big globes hanging up here in the crown. You think they're fruit? How about we take some with us? Sure, take some. Coconuts! It really is a fruit! Hollow inside, it's full of water. Like little water tanks. Maybe we could plant them at home. The folks at home would be amazed at something so exotic. I'll bet. Yeah, if actually we manage to grow coconuts in climate really close to, let's say, Great Britain, that'll be really impressive. Alright, mountain of sand, mud. The spot is critical, boss. The sand soak up the water and it'll be difficult to get rid of. We'll have to go at it with our shovels. Pile of sand. Lucky we brought shovels with us. Okay, mountain of sand. Right, let's go with the mud first. Get to work. Yes! We got rid of the mud. I thought we never get it done, but it's finally over, luckily. There is a hole in this ship. Pile of sand. Shovels, go. It's impossible without shovels. And just with our hands, it's simply too much sand. Guys, you got shovels. Stop fooling around. Phew, we did it. The ship is free here. Mountain of sand. Okay, grab the shovels and dig it. Oh, what an effort. But the pile of sand are gone. When we get home, I don't want to see any more sand, boss. Sure.
All the sand is gone. Now the ship is floating freely again. Nifty! But wait a minute, there's... Oh, damn it. That's not good. That looks bad. There's a hole in the ship. You see it? Can it be patched up some way or another? Are we sinking now?
Yeah, you're sinking by standing basically on sand. How bad is it? That's right, boss. There's a big leak in the bow of the ship. Looks like crash was worse than we thought. I guess the sand prevented it from sinking. What makes sense? Now that the sand is all gone, we should hurry up, otherwise everything will sink. We got a couple of possibilities, but we have to decide quickly and patch up the hole. Since it got to go fast, we could use scrap and nails to make a big ceiling element to fit the hole. We have the necessary scrap to do that. Willing. Boss, we should make this as stable as possible. The only thing that will help with this big piece of metal that can be placed over the hole and wheel it to the hull of the ship. Lucky, we brought some shit metal with us. Yeah, get to it. We've done it with the welding, boss. A shipyard couldn't have done it any better. This hole won't be a problem anymore. Yay! That looks safe.
The hole is sealed now, but what are we going to do with all the water inside the ship? We have to get it out again somehow, right? Can't you do something?
There should be pumps inside. Bailing. We got, and I think it's only going to happen with the good old-fashioned way. Everybody grabs a bucket and bails, pumping. It's an old pump. With such a big ship, always a possibility that the water gets in. If we can get it working, I bet we can use it to pump out the water from the whole hole fast. A technician says if we're careful, we can get the pump started, but we have to power it up slowly. Start the pumps.
Oh wow! You've managed to start up the pump. That's ace! That way we can get the water out of the ship. And if it rains heavily again sometime and some water runs into the ship, then we don't have to haul around all those heavy buckets anymore.
Wait, you were doing this thing by bucket? Oh. Right, don't questions asked. Okay, navigation. Boss, this mast is an entrance up here. That must be part of the navigation facility that Lala mentioned. Take a look.
Yeah, exactly. Ben says there's something wrong with the antennas. He tried this and that, but it didn't do a thing. The point is, he's no expert either.
None of you are experts at anything, unless we've mentioned smashing a ship into an island. Have a look. Boss, to be honest, this facility looks like a ruin. Let's get to work.
These are the antennas. The storms and the hefty collision have bent everything out of shape.
Holy shit, antennas repaired. We need to get a closer look to better judge the situation, boss. The rocks on the antenna mast are all greasy and slippery. We can't get up that way, it's way too dangerous. Rather than cleaning up everything, we can just clean each rock with rocks. Luckily, we brought some with us. Detergent? Boss, we look at in those crates, looks like there's some detergents in one of them. With it, we can surely get the rocks clean. We've even got an expert who knows how to use it. We don't use something like this every day. Sure, get it. Detergent working like a charm, boss. How does it look? Boss, the antenna is about to fall apart. It's crooked. It's a miracle it worked as long as it did. It really needs some work. Okay, repair it first. We've got the screws. Okay, we got the technician. Repair it.
Yeah. It looks like sounds coming from the control panel. Looks like it worked. That's ace.
If you say ace one more fucking time, I swear to God, I'm gonna sink this ship. Okay, position. Boss, I think we have to completely reposition the antenna. At least that's what those markings here indicate. Our expert says the positioning is easy if you know what to do. Position it.
That signal, it lights up green here. You hear it crackling again too. But that's a good sign, isn't it?
Don't you have a manual for this ship? Alright, we got that shit done. Cables. Here are some cables that look rotten. They seem pretty old. Looks like they got hit by lightning. And they could get the sudden overload.
Yes,
take a look.
We did notice it, but we weren't sure what could be done about it. Until recently, everything still worked. Can something be done to fix it?
Of course, check the cables. In this condition, those cables are always going to cause a loss of connection. We have to fix them. Right, so... Oh, that's a nice shark, by the way. I don't think we should use the cables. It's probably best just to replace the whole cable harness. We brought a few cables with us. That should work. Yeah, replace it.
Hey, that's ace. Now that the cables are new again, this ought to stand up for quite some time at first, right?
Yeah. Okay, steering. Here's a rudder and a compass. We should examine both of them carefully. It's a good bet that those important places got damaged in the crash. Adjust it.
I was up here when we ran aground. The impact made quite a bang. Can it be repaired?
Yep. The compass needle seems like it's frozen, and the wheel appears to be stuck. That's a shame, boss. Looks like we have to go at it delicately. That's pretty much the heart of the ship. Compass, wheel. Fix the wheel maybe first. Adjust it. Hey, boss! Like we suspected, the wheel got bent into the crash. If we don't adjust it, it'll be difficult to steer precisely. We think we have to take it off completely, bend it back into shape, then put it back on. Our experts is pretty sure that we can repair the wheel on site.
Thanks a lot. When the helm has been readjusted, then we can steer the ship properly again.
Yeah. Okay, compass. Compass needle doesn't move in a tricky thing, boss. It makes navigation impossible. The needle must have gotten banged on the corner really hard, which makes it get stuck. Luckily, our veteran has a strong magnet. He uses it to adjust our compass when they get dropped. Repair it. Oh, you can. Oh, actually, that's nice, good to know.
Yeah, I see it. The needle's in the middle again. What luck! It's awesome that you've got so much know-how. Without you, we definitely wouldn't have managed it.
Yeah. Okay. Navigation. The helm is up here, boss. Here's where you control how fast the ship could sail. or if the anchor should be dropped, or other things. Looks like they're pretty bad shape. Several knobs are missing, and a couple of levels are broken off.
Honest, I don't know if the panel still works, but you're welcome to take a look. We don't use a lot of these buttons at all because we don't know what they stand for. To be on the safe side, I switched off the engines before the collision.
Wow, how thoughtful of you. If the children went to get the ship away from here, they're going to have to move it backwards somehow. We should see if the whole unit is okay, or there was damage from the crash. Oh boy, looks like the lever to put the ship into reverse was missing. Guess the kids never ever only wanted forward. Our technicians always has a few spare parts in the back, including a lever. It doesn't fit perfectly, but it's better than improvising. Repair it.
There's a reverse gear? Ah, yeah, now that you mention it, I remember again. The grown-ups actually used to be able to move the ship backwards. Wait a sec, I'll put a note here for myself so that I don't forget it again.
Yeah, you probably should. Anchor. Looks like the anchor chain came loose. Boss, as long as the anchor is down, the ship sure won't be able to sail any further. There should be something on the steering unit to pull up the chain. Luckily, our expert knows which button is the right one. Raise the anchor.
Anchor was lowered? We didn't even notice it. To be honest, we've never done anything with it. But it's very good that you've shown us where we can do it. Thanks a lot.
No problem. Okay, recap. Looks like we've done all the important tasks. The children are really made a mess of things, boss. But the navigation system is back up and running and the ship is free. Let's hope that they don't run aground again. I think we can be proud of ourselves today. We have accomplished a lot and got the ship back in shape. We could do much more. That means it's time for us to say goodbye. Happy to help.
Thanks for bailing us out once again. It was a lot of work, and without you, this little island would have been the end of the voyage.
Well, it's not that small, trust me on that.
Let's set a course headed south. Luckily, the compass works again. Off we go, sailors. Southbound for paradise.
Good luck.
Glad that we can finally sail on again at last. Now we've really gone through everything at least once with this ship. The next time we see each other, there won't be a catastrophe. That's a promise.
Sure. If you say so. Right, boys, grab the stuff and return home. Over and out. The balloon just returned, so let's see. Expedition. A desperate radio message from Lila reached us. Her navigation broke down and the ship ran aground on a sandbank. We came to the aid and we were able to dig the ship out free and make it seaworthy again. We were also able to get the navigation functioning again. End the chapter.
This is Lila here from the ship. We're on our way south now. We're doing fine, but we need your help again. We've begun a new project and we're not making any more progress. Don't you feel like visiting us again?
Oh, you said that you... Okay, that's interesting. I'm all ears. Ammunition? You need ammunition? Huh. Okay. What the fuck you need ammunition for? Wait, are you in Somalia, by the way? Are you trying to shoot some people? I mean, come on. Okay, send those guys. Where's the security guys? Oh wait, I actually need to send you a refiner and... okay, this guy. Do we have a refiner somewhere here? Oh, that's not the one. Hold on. Hold on. I'm looking for... Not this. Not that. We need one of those. There we go. Okay, no, just grab you, I guess. There we go. Okay, everything is set. Bon voyage! And for the final third time, the expedition arrived at the ship. So let's see what the kids came up with this time.
Hey, it's nice to see you again. And this time, we really don't need to be rescued either. Look, we found a lot of big fishing nets in the ship's belly and already used them to collect a whole bunch of flotsam. There's so much stuff floating in the sea that it will never get boring here, because you can make so many things out of it.
Oh, you guys actually came up to be creative. Interesting. Alright, sounds good.
And you know what was underneath all those nets? A huge battery. We thought if we hook up the battery, we could have electricity here on our ship. After all, there's a big wind turbine in the back at the stern, It could provide the necessary energy.
Okay. Let me guess what you did wrong. Oh, you actually open up the... Oh! That's not a battery, you morons. That's a train part, I think. What is it? Maybe? New technology. Boss! On the previous visits, we never saw this technology. This would be a great idea for the ship and the children. Generally, they just sail around the sea. Around the area. And then they won't use any valuable fuel for electricity. That's right.
That's what we thought too. The only thing is, naturally, it doesn't work yet, and it's all a bit too complicated for us. We came up with the idea to radio you. After all, you've already helped us out so often. Do you know your way around things like that too?
Let's take a look.
To look at first. The battery down inside the ship, or the wind turbine in the back? At any rate, you'll have to put your minds to both of them. Yes, the wind turbine is back here. You see it? The next thing is you ought to take a closer look at it. Something's wrong with it. At any rate, it doesn't spin anymore. It used to be different. When a storm came, it always really flew round and round.
Uh-huh, let me guess, you fucked it up, didn't you?
Kind of willy-nilly, I know. I think those are old airplane parts. The grown-ups put it together way back when. If you get it to spin again, it could provide us with electricity.
Okay, let's see. That's not about construction, boss. If I can get it running again, it could really be a dependable electricity supply. Yeah, well, considering that my wind turbines suck all the balls. Good, boss. Good, boss. Lila says that the wind used to turn. Something probably stuck in the rotors. We'll have to climb to the mast and, to get a better look. Luckily, we got someone with us who's young and limber. Up you go. Junction box. Here's a junction box. Maybe something wrong with the electronics. If we open up the box, maybe we'll find out what's wrong with the system. I'll find we'll be able to open it. That's part of this job. Open it. That's done, boss. The box is open. And looks like it's all of capacitors were overloaded, boss. The windmill steadily produces electricity, but with nowhere for it to flow, it shut itself down at some point, so it wouldn't break down completely. I see. Shaft all the excess electricity from the capacitors slow and steady, and ground the whole circuit. After that, the windmill should restart on its own and start to turn. We can use the cables we brought with us. Sure, go for it. Shoot. The current is still too high. We already got the first shock, boss. I don't care. Give it a try again. Oh, come on, really? Again? Okay, back, hold on. Maybe let's fix the rotors first. Climb up. Maybe. Made it! We climbed the mast. Now we can finally see what's wrong. Boss, the release is something stuck in the axle of the rotors. I think it's part of the antenna that was damaged in the last storm. It's wedged pretty tight. Okay. Bent axles. That part is good to come out, boss. The only solution is a good old good old elbow grease. And just for that, we've brought along the perfect tool. The all-purpose crowbar.
Hey, that looks awesome. The wind turbine is spinning again. Now it can generate power for the whole ship.
Good. Okay, now try to fix this shit, maybe. Okay, try to fix it.
That looks interesting, but whatever you're doing there somehow seems like magic, too. At any rate, as for really understanding it, I don't. Do you think, if something else breaks down, can we get in touch again?
Do I have any other option? Probably no. Right, so that's one thing. Let's see the battery.
The battery. At any rate, we also found some old notations that refer to this big device here by name. I also remember that there always used to be a loud hum in here, but there hasn't been a sound in here for some time now.
I wonder why. Okay, let's take a look.
Could you help us with the battery? Is there some way we can set up a big power grid that connects everything on the ship with each other?
Probably. The battery looks like it's pretty bad shape, boss. Some parts broke off when the children ran the ship around. We have to see how to patch it up back together. Okay. Safeguard maybe first. If the sea gets rough, the battery could slip out of the place and get damaged. We should secure it really well so it doesn't happen. Secure it. Well, let's see what I can do, boss. We should be able to manage it. The battery must have been secured somehow. Maybe we can fix the old fist rings, or we could just build something ourselves. Let's try to reconstruct. The old construction is a bit damaged, boss, but we can still use it, more or less. We just got to reinforce it with a few spots. We should shore up the critical spots with plastic from our stores. It's stable, but at the same time, elastic enough to absorb even stronger shocks. Try it. That worked great! A couple of slick moves, and the old fistings are good as new. Okay, so that's one thing. Search for parts. Well, the piece that broke off can't just have disappeared. We have to go through the search and hope to find it.
Do you know which parts belong to the machine and which don't? I mean, can you see that? There's a whole lot of stuff lying around down here.
Well, you just have to... It's like a puzzle, I guess. Yes, right. There's a lot of stuff lying around here and it doesn't have anything to do with the machine. But we find the right parts, and who knows? Maybe we'll find something or other that's useful for us. Control device? Boss, the control device is damaged. A couple of rallies are missing. Let's hope they're around here somewhere. If we find them, we should be able to reinstall them. Sure.
Did something just happen there? So does the control whatchamacallit work again now? Awesome!
Whatchamacallit. Right, large block. There's a large block and a big gap over here in the corner. Even without knowing much about it, I'd say we should plug it somewhere. Otherwise, there won't be any current to the battery. Plug it!
It went click. I heard it. No doubt about it. Is it working already? Are we already collecting electricity?
Not yet. Okay, voltage transformer. The voltage transformer flew halfway across the room, boss! Lucky, those things are built to last. We can put it back where it belongs. Our technician says it's not a problem. Sure, go for it.
The part fits like a glove there. And what exactly does it do? It converts the electrical current from the wind turbine into electricity that the battery can store? I thought power was power.
How about you gonna go and read a book? Okay, activation. I think we're ready, boss. The radioactive pieces are back up to the battery, and it's fested down. Okay. Cover your eyes, boys. It's gonna be a disaster.
That's ace. Thanks a lot already for all the trouble you took. It all looks tip-top to me. I am kind of impatient. So can we get that big thing started now?
How about you gonna, I don't know, look at the floor of the ship, huh?
I know maybe I'm a little bit impetus here, but it would simply be so fine if it did the trick now.
How about you gonna shut up and let me work? Turn it on. Everything's ready, boss. We can turn on the battery. Just waiting for your command. Can we press the button? Go! With the forehead. The battery works, boss. Looks like there was no problem with it. That sounds makings. You could say it's humming. That's it? Supply. The battery is secured and the supply is up and running. The circuit seems to be absolutely stable. Looks like the system will run on its own for a while, without any maintenance. Good job. I think we can start connecting up customers. We still have connections to the residential containers and the water supply, boss. Can we hook it up the bridge too?
Ah, that's fabulous. Yes, you realized what it was really well. The others in their containers will be happy. Non-stop lighting and clean water again at last.
What do you mean, clean water? Oh crap. Here's the electricity connection to the water tank. Lala was just talking about clean water. I bet the connection is for the filter system. We should also protect the connection from getting wet. Okay, go for it. Boss! We reconnected the cables and soldered them too. That way, no water can get in. It should hold up for a while. Residential containers? There are some lamps in the residential containers, so they were connecting to electricity supply once. We should hook them up again, so the kids don't have to sit in the dark at night. Fantastic! Now the children can turn on the lights whatever they want. Irrigation system. The irrigation systems in the fields has an electric pump. Up to now, the kids watered everything by hand, and the system is kind of old, but it should still work. Hook it up. Hey! The irrigation system is hooked up, boss. The first test run was successful too. That worked out great.
You want to hook
The
up
bridge.
the bridge too? And that means you have to get into the power distribution room? But it's locked. Are you sure you have to get in there?
Yes, the bridge needs electricity.
Yes, that does make sense. The room is locked up, you know? And the key, we'd have to go get it first. You see, that presents a problem. The, old captain had it.
What do you mean? The captain?
The old captain. We locked him in. We're sorry we didn't already tell you about him before.
Whoa, 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 what the fuck?
You know, he just went bananas. Before you were here the first time, he started shooting at the others. And now he's sitting in the back of the ship in a cell.
Excuse me?
There's an old container back there. The grown-ups converted it into a cell. But none of them are still alive anymore now. So we stuck the captain in there.
Take us there immediately.
Then just follow me. But be careful. He's completely wacko.
Sure.
Let me go. He was still in here before. Oh no. Did he break out?
How did I didn't notice this? There's no one here.
He's somewhere on the ship. What should we do now? We've got to warn everybody, and you've got to watch out for yourselves too. There was already that time when he just started firing away.
Let's look for him.
Here somewhere on the ship. God only knows what he's planning. At any rate, he has the key to the power distribution room.
Okay.
He must have gone below deck, or else we would have spied him already. Quick! We've got to get down there before he gets his hands on all the weapons.
What? Weapons?
Yes. There's a room with a whole bunch of old weapons down below on the ship. Pistols and rifles and stuff like that. And the captain certainly knows that it's all down there. After all, at one point, it was his ship.
Oh, great. Where is this room, Lila? We have to get there before he starts shooting.
This way. Down the stairs back there, and then left at the end of the passageway there. That's where the room with all the old weapons is.
Okay. You stay here and wait until we came back. It's much too dangerous for you. Tell the others to hide. Boss! He really has barricaded himself in. We got to do something. If he's really crazy, he hasn't eaten for days, he might blow up the ship by accident. Nail it down. As long as there is room in the room and the door, he won't get out. If we trap him there, maybe he'll give up. We got enough weapons and ammo to underpin our start point. Surprise attack. I don't think he noticed. Nah, let's go with this one. You got him enough, boss? The poor guy's gone. The weapons are all pretty old. His pistol backfired. We can't do anything for him, I'm afraid. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Well, maybe it's better this way.
He is completely wacko. Originally, there were more people on the ship. Us and 5 others. Older ones. They knew about how the ship functions too. At some point, there were shots at night. He shot them. All of them. For whatever reason.
Aha. Okay.
We overpowered him and locked him in the cell. We brought him food and stuff, but all he did was hammer against the door and tell us over and over again that he'll wring our necks. Every night you heard him. Then our supplies ran out.
That's awful.
What were we supposed to do? We didn't have anything for ourselves. Otherwise, we would have starved to death. We had to leave him back there. He would have done away with all of us. I just ask myself what we ought to do now. What do we do with him, now that he's dead?
We'll take care of it. Don't worry, La. You don't have to worry about him anymore. We'll take him with us and make sure he's buried. I think I've missed something. Well, it was a wild ride. After all the excitement, I think it's time for us to head home. I think so too.
I can't tell you how much you've helped us. Yeah, we've already gotten a lot closer to the south. We'll make it, for sure.
Okay. Now we finish everything. Okay. So load up the supplies. Actually, they give me some ammunition, which is good because for some unknown reason to me, I have really problems with production of actual ammunition for my tower defenses. Maybe because I have them a bit too many. Oh well, time to head home. I guess it's back to the daily grind, right?
You really were
Yep.
help to us. I don't know if we would have done it without you.
Probably you didn't.
The idea occurred to us to pass along the blueprints for the power system to you on your way. We already have one now, and I don't think we're going to build another one at some point. And if we do, then we'll just ask you for help again, right?
Sure. So what exactly did they give me? Technology? Electricity? Improved power system. All power systems in the settlement benefit from knowledge. The expedition gain it while repairing the ship. As a result, electricity production and battery capabilities are slightly increased across the board. Oh, great! I'm making more electricity! Oh, no! It's not like this was a problem at any point. How much? I think I was producing like 23,000? Now I'm producing 37,000? Holy shit, that's a lot. And the final thing for me to do is actually to get myself a monument to... which one it is? Ah! Trophy of the South. It's a little boat. Really? You give me a little boat. Okay, build it somewhere over here, I guess. Right, be sure that this thing is gonna get actually surrounded with proper roads. So 3 and 3 on this side, 3 on this side. There we go. And 3 on this. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, that thing is gonna get built eventually. This thing here and this thing here. Okay, and now connected to the rest of the network. Beautiful. Okay, so everything is market. Actually, I forgot about. You know what? I kinda need like lamps around here. So yeah, let's make lamps here. Let's make. Actually, I don't think I need those lamps over there. That would be fine. Beautiful. Too bad I cannot actually repair those old wind turbines. You know, like those things. Like if they're ever gonna make Endzone 2, I hope that you be able to repair landmarks, like repair the wind turbine, repair maybe. Repair those old houses, repair like this old playground, repair what else we could try to repair? Like maybe the train somehow, or maybe this old greenhouses, you know, like repair all of this thing, like actually bring the world back to life. That's something I think would be actually pretty fucking cool. But well, I don't think it's gonna happen in this game. Because ladies and gentlemen, for now, on the day when I'm recording this at least, this has been the final DLC for Endzone World Apart. I've done both of the DLC. There's actually 3 DLCs to the game.
You don't learn. What you call progress has already wiped out mankind once.
You know what? You came to my village like 5 times already, and every single fucking time you live with corpses in a body bag. So you want to give it a try again? Sure. Come at it. I'm waiting with my rifles ready and stuff. Okay, here they come. Here they come. Every single fucking time. Every single fucking time. Lot of resources. Why do you keep attacking me? What I have done to you that you keep attacking me constantly? Huh? Dude. I just want to a bit of a peace and quiet. But no! Okay, can this... Okay, the tourists are shooting around. Yeah, I think they actually got outside of the effective turret range. And I think I've lost a lot of people, by the way. How many people did I lost? I think I've lost a little bit too much. A little tiny bit too much. And I'm still losing more. And I'm still losing more. Can somebody please murder the raiders? Please? Anybody? There we go. Thank you.
Souls had struck out on the path to a better life. You had to kill all of them. Was it worth it?
Yeah. 25 people are dead. Was it worth it? Motherfucker, it's you who's sending those fucking lunatics on my walls. Well, at least I got the resources. Thank you for that. Right, so is there anything else? Oh yeah, there's a Halloween DLC that actually adds a few of very interesting items, Cthulhu included. So if you actually want to build some crazy stuff, for example, the Great Old One, and you can actually build this thing on water. Sure, by all means, you can do it. You can build scarecrows, you can build hiding cages, you can build the memorials of the dead, if you really want to, cauldrons, maybe cages. Stuff like that, you know, the cool stuff. What the fuck is wrong with you? And then, of course, you got Prosperity DLC, which is, of course, part of this thing. and the new buildings around the base, around this settlement. And then you have the distant places, the DLC that we just finished. Was it worth it? Well, yeah, I've enjoyed it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. So, basically, if you want to give it a try yourself, there's gonna be a link in the description below, as always. So go ahead, give it a try, let me know what you think, and let's just see. Okay, so you're gonna give me electronics. You can give me metal parts and tools. You can give me lots of food. And you can give me some... Oh, protective gear. Sure. Okay, what you need? Really, you only give me the... I thought you're gonna give me a little bit more. That was not worth it. Just saying, that was completely not worth it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, sure, I could still stick around, keep expanding, keep building, but basically that'll be more or less the same thing. Like, keep expanding, keep supplying your villagers, your citizens actually, with more protective gear, with more tools, with more food, with more water, with more medicines. Rise and repeat, and I could just go for the entirety of this map, which is still quite huge. I haven't built of it. I think I've taken like maybe 1/5 of the map. The map is actually really quite big over here. I could try to maybe separate the buildings a little bit more, add more decorations between them, or maybe some other fancy stuff, you know, build parks and stuff. But I think I'm actually gonna leave this thing either for the next DLC, or hopefully for Endzone Award Part 2, which I hope the developers, as I said many times already, eventually, hopefully, will do. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I think that this is gonna be the final episode. It just depends on how I'm gonna actually upload Prosperity and Distant Places. So either this is gonna be like a few episodes before the end, or actually the last episode. So I don't know, it depends on how I'm gonna actually upload this thing. But I'm not going to worry about that thing at the very moment. I'm just gonna do this thing as of here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Subs a lot. See you in the next video.